Alright everybody, welcome back. Time for the final next step in the Prelude restoration project. You guys know for a long time it's been stalled out here. I just couldn't find a proper mechanic who wanted to do work around here in Kissimmee. It is starting to sprinkle here, just giving you guys a heads up, so please bear with me. And I had the 5-speed transmission in the front of the garage for over a year. It sat there because all the mechanics said they would do work here in Kissimmee, all flaked out as soon as you kept calling them, and then they just stopped answering the phone. So finally I found somebody out the Florida Prelude forums. His name is Robert. He's out there in Wesley Chapel, Florida, which is a suburb of Tampa. He said, you know what, I've done so many of these, bring it over here to Tampa if you can get it here, and I will be glad to do it, and I'll do it in like 2 or 3 days. And I was like, okay, let's make it happen. And with such a high recommendation, I decided to get it over there. So, without further ado, what I'm going to tell you is I now have a 5-speed manual like I always wanted when I bought this car back in 2006, and it has now been swapped out. No more automatic transmission in there, no slush box is sitting there, you know, slamming on the gas and doesn't want to go into gear because the gear was starting to go bad anyways. Now I have a true 5-speed transmission, so save the manuals. I get so much of this at my job because of my job you're required to actually be able to drive a 5-speed transmission, and there's so many of these young guys that can't do it anymore, and it's so sad. When I started with a 5-speed car back in the 90s when I was driving in high school, so there you go. Anyways, it was well worth it. I think he fixed like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different things in there, and he only charged me like $800 something, plus of course the parts, which was a couple $100. Obviously new clutch, new flywheel, he put in new steel braided cables, stuff like that kind of thing that had to be put in, and then he had to have a new couple of brackets and stuff. He said the mounts were bad, so it's all done, it's ready. I drove it all the way back from Tampa. I've been driving it the last couple of days to work. It is smooth. It is awesome being able to drive stick shift again. For the longest time since I sold my 370Z, I didn't have it. So the next step on our actual Prelude restoration project, in the final step, will be to find a proper body shop to actually cut out the rust on both sides, and as well as paint the entire car to make it look like it was brand new again. I have a couple of leads, so we're going to see what happens. I have a quote from a friend who owns a shop, and he said that his guys would do it for me for $1,800 because he knows me. So I'm going to go talk to them, show them exactly how bad it really is on both sides, and see if they really want to take on the actual work, or it's going to be like one of those, I don't want that, I want quality work. So again, we are now actually have a 5-speed transmission in here. It is great. We're almost done with it. It's only taken us 2 years now to get most of this stuff done. Again, everything's mint condition now. He actually showed me everything. It's spotless inside. It looks great. I'll show it to you inside if I can. Let's show you the 5-speed transmission, and then we'll go from there. And hopefully we can find a good body shop. So I hope you guys enjoying this Prelude restoration. I know it's been a while in the making, but we finally got some stuff done. All right, so there you go. Everything is stock just like it looked if I would have bought the car stock again back in 2006 when I was looking for one. It had to be an Electron Blue Pearl. There was only 2 in the whole United States for sale on Auto Trader, and one was in Missouri and it was sold, and then this one of course came from upstate New York and Syracuse, and that's why you have the rust problem in the back, but because I had 5 years of living in the snow. But it looks identical. Everything is stock from a 5th generation Prelude that was rear-ended. I bought the whole transmission, everything out of it. Even the dash cluster has been changed. There is nothing in this left from the automatic. Everything is back to standard again, and it looks great. So 2 thumbs up to the guy named Robert over there in Tampa, Florida. If you have a Honda Prelude, anything, he can works on anything, but he specializes in Preludes, but he can work on any type of Honda, any car you want. So if you're in Florida, especially around Tampa area, you need some work done, he is definitely the man to go to. I've never met somebody that's so meticulous about every little thing. It was nuts. He actually took screws out, took everything out. He would see rust, he would just shave it all down, get it all rid of it. He'd take out bolts from a wrecked Prelude he had. The guy really knows what he's doing. The engine looks immaculate. I don't see any more rust in the engine. The engine bay at all. Even the nuts and everything have been swapped out. It looks stellar. So there you go, guys. Next step will be to get ourselves a new paint job on here and cut out all the rust, and then we'll be back to normal again. I'll see you all then.